Hello, this is Professor Hazari. I would like to welcome you to the Artificial Intelligence Business Essentials course. This is a completely online course, and for each online course, I do a walkthrough video for CourseDen so that students are aware on where items are located. I have logged into the course, and the first thing that you will see is the home page after logging in. On top here are three buttons that are your notifications for any updates. For example, the first one gives you notification for any email received. Any new discussion posts will make this notify you. And then the third one is if I post any announcements in the course, you will see this red dot on the bell icon here. So that shows you that there are new items that need attention. Then you have your navigation bar. We'll go through it in detail. And the main portion of the page is the announcements area. So the announcements keep you updated uh, on any items that need attention or reinforcement. And I usually post 2 to 3 announcements a day, a week, so that you should be aware of the first place to look is the announcements area. Now, I do not expect students to log into the course each day, but do log in every second day so that you don't miss any deadlines, updates, or announcements that I may post. On the right side is a calendar. Now, this calendar is the system calendar. It tells you, for example, that week one starts August and week one ends on August 23rd. So it does not tell you when the main post is due and when the response posts are due. So it is important that you do keep these dates in mind, but go that extra step of looking through the assignment instructions, which will tell you when the main post, which is the intermediate due date for the main post, and similarly for the response post. Also, keep an eye on the calendar, but at the same time, look for details in this content area. So that was the main page. Next, I'm going to click on content. And the very first item here is course documents. So I would encourage you to read the syllabus, which is the very first link. Then there are 2 textbooks in this course. The good news is you do not have to purchase these textbooks. They are given to you in the course. The first one is the AI book that I wrote almost 2 years ago. It is due for an update, and I'm working on that. But for now, we will just use the textbook 100 ChatGPT prompts. And the second book is from an industry professional. I had to seek permission to use that book in this course because there are really no good textbooks available. In fact, there are very few courses like these available at any university. So after you complete this course, you should have the skills and the knowledge to advise small businesses or walk yourself into a job, which previous students who have taken this course have done. Next is the introduction video. It tells you why is AI important for businesses. This one is the CourseDen walkthrough video, which you're watching right now. And portions of this course were developed using AI technology. And there is, as you will see, there is nothing wrong in using AI technology. But AI needs to be used responsibly and ethically. And if you use AI, you need to disclose the use of AI, which is what I have done in this link. So I would encourage you to read through this in detail to see how I used AI to develop and teach this course. You will be doing a lot of writing in this course. The writing will be in APA format. If you are not familiar with APA, do not worry. There will be resources provided. But this is a 2-page quick guide that shows you how to format discussions. There are some guidelines on how discussions should be posted. And in many cases, students are not familiar with the level of expectations for the main post and the response post. So I've given you sample posts from previous semesters, which will help you develop your own discussions and project assignments. So that was the quick look at course documents. I'm going to spend about 5 minutes looking at the course syllabus, which is linked from this first link, and I would encourage you to download it and keep it available on your laptop. So the first section is just general information. I am available using text, but please make sure that you are texting me for any questions that require very short responses. If you need more detailed responses, or if you have questions of a general nature that, for example, ask for resources, examples, then you will be using the mail feature within CourseDen. Please do not send emails from outside CourseDen to other accounts because most of the time it ends up with the spam filters, and I will never see your email in some cases. So the safe bet is to use the CourseDen feature, the mail feature within CourseDen. I'll show you where that is done. Next is the course description, the objectives. I said the 2 books that are available in the course, but these are just starting points for the discussions. You will have to access industry publications from the library or Google Scholar. And again, I have tutorials in the course that will allow you to do that. You will need a laptop running Windows 10. I do not have Mac, so I'm not sure how well Macs work with the assignment. But if it is a web-based assignment, it should work okay. If you're running into problems, please let me know early. Then you have course objectives, course policies, and I go through this in more detail in my other courses. But this course is all about AI, so it is important that you use AI tools in the manner that they are prescribed under each instructions. So for some instructions, you have to copy paste information directly from the chat models. For others, you have to rephrase it. For others, you have to still use the AI learning models, but you have to actually enhance the output so that the ideas are informed by AI, but the writing is your own. And I know this may be confusing at times, but once you read each instruction, I have provided sufficient amount of detail to help you understand those assignments. Important note over here, try to keep up with the course projects. I have taught this course in the past, and the course has been modified with each iteration. So the course is at a point where I'm comfortable with the assignments, but do start getting the assignments done early if possible, because the discussion board and the project assignments are on a timer. So you will not be able to access it early. Of course, you can prepare the assignments early offline, but you will have to wait until the discussion becomes available to post it. But let's say if you miss the deadline, the discussion is automatically locked. It is on a timer. And then if you submit it to me the next day, there will be a 25% late penalty. And this, believe me, is significant. So in the past, many students who have dropped from an A to B is because they had a couple of missed assignments which lowered their grade. Then you have information about technology support. If you have any questions about assignments, contact me. If you have problems with login and so on, contact the help desk. And the chapter assignments include discussions and projects. And then we have 3 tests. So you have the test counts 30%, and the discussion and projects count 70% of the course. And you will have to get a 90% or above for grade A. And again, I will help you as much as possible to make sure you are reaching the highest grade in this course. But if you run into problems, it is better if you contact me early so that I can help you. This is an online course, so you are expected to be independent learners. I have given you instructions, I have given you resources. At times they may not be enough. So you will have to seek out additional resources to help you understand and complete the assignment. And the next two pages are the course schedule. The week one starts on a Wednesday, and so we'll just go through half of week one and then the next full week, so that will count as week one. And it's almost 10 days instead of the other weeks, which run Monday through Saturday night. This date is important because you have test number one. It's an open book test. Feel free to use any resource. And the test is given during the week of September 15th. But if you look at the detail, you will see that it's available only on 2 days of the week. So please make sure you read the instructions carefully. And the last day of class is December 5th, which is a Friday. And your final exam is scheduled according to the calendar on December 8th and 9th. So that was a quick look at the syllabus, which is the very first link in the course under content. So then you can go on to week one, and I have given you assignments that go from week one through the week after the test. So all of these assignments are available to you now. And you can go ahead and work ahead. You can prepare the assignment, but as I was saying, that you will have to wait. For example, if you wanted to post week 3 assignment, then you have to wait until September 1st. Now you may be wondering as to how far we can work ahead. As I was saying, that if the course content is available to you, feel free to work on the assignments ahead of time. But as long as you can keep up with the deadlines, that's all that is needed. So that was content. Under communication, this is how you will send me an email. You would go under class list, click on instructors and TAs, and then you would click on my name. And that opens up a new window. You can change the subject line, enter your message, and if you have a file you need to upload, click on this, and that'll give you the file dialog box where you can select the file that you want to send me. So this is the only way. I would prefer that you send me an email, communication, class list, click on instructors and TA, and then click on my name. Now, on the next one, we do not use groups in this course. The next one is discussion. The first discussion you will see is open-ended discussion. You can just post any course-related and relevant content. For example, any technical questions, non-technical questions. Please note that once you post in the discussion area, your post can be seen by everyone else in class. So if you have any personal questions, instead of posting over here, I would encourage you to send me an email again by going into communications and class list. And then you have your week one. You will see that it is not clickable right now because this discussion opens August 13th. So you will have to wait until the first day of class. I'm making this video ahead of time, and that is why you will see most of these discussions are not available. I know I mentioned when I started the video that this is a subscription alert, and this will light up only if you have the following done. Go under pull down menu and select subscribe, and go ahead and do that for all the discussions when you log into the course and you're seeing this video. So I have this one checked, so show notifications, and once you do that, you subscribe to it, then every time there's a new post, a discussion post, you will see this area. And once again, unfortunately, there's no global thing, so you'll have to go ahead and do this for every discussion. That was communication and discussions. If you want to go back to the main page, you can click Course Home or click on Announcements. And I am also available via Zoom conference. So if you need to do a Zoom call and have questions, if you cannot come to campus, we can schedule the Zoom conference as well. Under assessment, you have assignments, discussions we covered. We have 3 tests. So once you click on quizzes, you have test numbers 1, 2, and 3. And I need to change these dates from last semester. So the first test is available to you on September 16th. and it's available for 2 days. So those are your assessments, quizzes, attendance. Again, if you can log in every second day, that should be good enough. I do not. There's no formal attendance as such, and we don't use any of the other items. For grades, once you click on grades, you will see all the assignments that we will be doing through the end of the semester. And uh, after a site visit closes on Saturday, it'll take me a couple of days to grade. So by Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, you should see a score over here, as well as I give each student individual detailed feedback. And my goal, again, is to help you succeed. And that is the reason I spend a lot of time giving you individual feedback so that you can know what you're doing well and what needs improvement. The next thing and the final thing is resources. So you have access to the writing center. If I feel that your writing is not up to a level that is expected, I will refer you to the writing center. And then there's a link to the library. Again, you can use the library or Google Scholar because you will be looking for a lot of research articles and industry publications in addition to the textbook. And there's some other resources as well. So that was a quick rundown of how the course is set up. Important point to remember, any email should be sent by communication class list, instructors and TA, and click on my name. So I look forward to reading your first assignment.